This is mouth art. Hang this taste in the Louvre, baby.
I'm gonna try every possible food moment. I'm talking breakfast,
Oh.
second breakfast, 11sies, lunch,
Oh, yeah.
3 o'clock sugar rush, dinner, happy hour,
Everything in here feels like a torture device.
late night,
I'm thrilled about the idea of eating gator tail, which is a very underrated protein.
and then of course my favorite, brunch.
Are you gonna grill chicken when this is out there?
My name is Mike Albanese, and while most people eat to live, I live to eat. Some people have their favorite type of food they want to try, but I want to try every type of food with every snack in between.
Was my nickname in high school Super Juicy Chicken? Yes. Do we have time to go into it? No, we do not. But we do have time to make this incredible camping meal. This is Super Juicy Chicken with grilled corn and spicy honey butter, which also was my nickname in college, Spicy Honey Butter. Yes, okay, you did click on a hot dog recipe. Everyone's gonna do a hot dog at the tailgate. But no one's doing a grilled pineapple barbecue sauce, and none of them are doing a beer mustard onion sauce. Then I'm gonna take our beer, any beer you like, whatever your favorite beer is, and we're gonna use the whole thing because we like to party. Sweet, spicy, different savory ones, but the original one is perfect for a tailgate. That's a hot dog right there, my God. The sauce is perfect. A little bit of sweetness coming through from the honey. That beer kind of brings the whole thing together. This is gonna get the crowds coming for sure. This is next level tailgating right here, everybody. All right, look at that. The party showed up. You guys ready to eat? Yeah. All right, awesome, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
Oh. The saltiness of the bacon, the heavy sweet syrup, and that just creamy egg. I think this should come with like a bed that I could take a nap in immediately after, because this is gonna put me to bed.
I want to get a cocktail. There is a place in Atlanta. This looks just like a phone booth, but behind this booth, there's actually a bar. And the only way in is if you know the secret number. It's very top secret. I can't even show you. That's how secret this is. I feel like Superman or like Clark, whichever one's first.
Oh, I made it. I made it. That's rad, man.
I know, right?
That's so cool.
I can't believe someone gave you the number. So welcome to the Red Phone Booth.
This is amazing.
Classic 1920 speakeasy.
Yeah.
Extensive bourbon, whiskey, scotch, and Japanese whiskey selection. Squeeze all of our juices fresh, cranberry, lemon, lime.
Yeah.
And therefore we're going to specialize in classic cocktails. Boulevardiers, old fashions, Sazeracs, you name it.
You're making me thirsty and hungry.
Hey Bob, show them what you got back there. Double reverse osmosis, the clearest, cleanest ice. So when you're drinking your $200 scotch, $200 whiskey, you get nothing but that beautiful whiskey or scotch coming through.
I feel like you make him do that all the time. It's like a workout for him. Okay, what do I do with this? Oh, an actual cherry. I'm already screwing up.
You're good. So that's the Luxardo. That's the maraschino from Italy.
Oh, these are like $50 for a can, right? Like they come.
No, actually more than that.
This is the zest of an orange, zest of a lemon.
Lump of sugar, a couple of dashes of bitters.
Bitters, couple dashes. Is that too much, too little?
Come on.
Hey, we're partying.
All right, muddle it up nice.
Muddle it up. Everything in here feels like a torture device.
This may not look appetizing, but when you're done with it, it's pretty incredible. Okay, let's make some hog wings. If I was a pig, this would be my dying wish. I'm gonna sprinkle a little sesame seed. Oh yeah, there's a little more green onion on there. And that's the perfect bite. I'm in hog heaven. I can't believe I just said that. This is the side I've been showing, so I'm gonna try this side. I think this is a winner. Very simple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with some brown sugar, which I already have prepped to make it easy for me. I'm gonna use my McCormick chili powder. That's gonna make an incredible rub. So I'm just gonna give this a quick little mix. Then simply what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my oil. I'm gonna just give it a little bit of zhuzh over my salmon. The salmon, by the way, I have sitting on a cedar plank that I soaked for about half an hour, a little bit more, depending on the size of the plank you use. You just wanna make sure that it's soaked all the way through. The reason that we're doing that is because I don't want it to flare up when I get on the fire. I want it to stay intact and one whole piece while I'm cooking. Also, it's gonna allow that smoke to really help cook and get that flavor into the salmon, which is exactly what we want. Also, I have my water bottle here. Just in case I get any flare-ups, I can get it out real quick, keep it safe. And if I put too much chili powder, I extinguish the flame. I think it was more than water in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will be moderating for the next 45 minutes, but please help me welcome to the stage. She is a New York Times best-selling author. You may see her currently on Netflix on Chelsea or Chelsea Does, or from her 8 years on the E! channel's Chelsea Lately. Denver, Colorado, make a lot of noise right now for Chelsea Handler! Chelsea Handler! Very excited. Very excited. A lot of people.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Denver.
Come on, make some noise. Oh, man.
Hi.
Well, that was it. So thank you all for joining us.
Are you leaving?
We're just doing it quick. It's a very quick session today. They had to get different chairs, by the way, because the other ones made me look too big.
You're a big boy.
So, well, thank you.
Like Bob's Big Boy.
I am actually just the burger from Bob's Big Boy. I'm the one that he holds up. But they gave me a bigger chair because they were like, it looks like you're not
Are you
actually
able
sitting.
to cross your legs? That looks uncomfortable. You're getting bigger as we speak, it seems.
I'm Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka. Just keep feeding me, and this has gone off the rails already. I'm very happy.
It's a digital summit. It can't go off the rails.
Digital is off the rails. I am actually very comfortable right now until you said that. Now,
well, great. I'm glad that I feel like I'm sitting in a cereal bowl. So I'm glad one of us is fucking comfortable.
Oh, you couldn't read the sarcasm. I am wildly uncomfortable right now. I actually had to buy socks because I didn't have fancy enough ones. I was like, you know what? I'm interviewing Chelsea, so I got to get the socks. Nobody cares about my socks. I thought I could just say, check out my socks, and someone would go, yeah, and literally zero. All right. That's what happens when you smoke pot for too long as a city. You just stop caring about the little details.
That's another great thing about Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Progressive. It's good. That's great. Everybody should be smoking pot if they feel like it.
Progressive naps every day at 3.
Exactly.
It's a very
That's called a
city.
siesta.
Yeah. Who knew that Denver and Spain were going to become the same country?
We're going to join forces like that.
Just a lot of people on scooters without helmets. It's a good time. Is there one tactic or even like one area of social media or media in general that you think is the most useful for you? Like, is it always Twitter is a no-brainer, Instagram, Snapchat? Is there like one specific thing that you think when someone approaches you or for a brand endorsement or any type of endorsement that you think this is the best way to do it for you?
Well, I mean, they're all different. I mean, obviously, Twitter for me is like political. Instagram is for people to look pretty and put filters on their faces.
There's a couple things I found, some of the weirdest, worst, most ridiculous things I've ever seen. The Metro Transit Authority in New York, somebody gave it 3 stars. I must downgrade this to 3. So I guess they gave it a good review before. They moved it down to 3. Curious as to why. Thankfully, we have the internet. After the last bus I was on, ran over 2 pedestrians and kept going. Only 3 stars? You got to kill somebody? What does a 1-star review take? This is the most optimistic human being I've ever seen in my entire life. Guys, I'm trapped in an Amtrak elevator at Baltimore International. Help. Amtrak replied, sorry to hear about that. You still in the elevator? On September 7th. At what point as Amtrak do you go, maybe we should leave this alone? Unbelievable. Now, if I'm going to talk about the fails, I'd like to talk about some wins, because there's some really good ones out there, and there's some social media accounts. If you're not following, you should do it immediately. Wendy's is the king of that. It's a lot happening recently, too, but I'm going to go over some of my favorites for you, because whoever's in charge of Wendy's social media needs to be promoted. Someone tweeted at Wendy's, my friend wants to go to McDonald's. What should I tell him? Wendy's says, find new friends. Wendy's, can you find me the nearest McDonald's? Sure can. This has just happened this week. IHOP's changed their name to IHOB. Now they're burgers, I suppose. Wendy's couldn't let that go. Remember when you were like 7 and thought change your name to Thunder Bear Sword would be super cool? It's like that. But our cheeseburgers are still better. They let that last dig right in there. That's my favorite part. Oh, this is a great one. This is a great thread. This is all real. Gentleman who goes by Thuggy D wasn't happy at Wendy's. He says, Wendy's, your beef is frozen, we all know it. Y'all know we laugh at your slogan, fresh, never frozen, right? Like you're really a joke. Wendy's could have dug in. We see their track record. We know what they're capable of. But they just replied very simply, sorry to hear you think that, but you're wrong. We've only used fresh beef since we were founded in 1969. Easy, okay? They didn't go crazy. They let Thuggy D get the answer he wanted. Or so they thought. Thuggy D wasn't happy. Wendy's, so you deliver it raw on a hot truck? I feel like people at Wendy's were like, all right, come on, man. It's a little stretch. Here we go. Wendy's then asked, where do you store cold things that aren't frozen? That should be the end of the thread. That should be it. Thuggy D, not happy. Wendy's, y'all should give up. McDonald's got you beat with that dope-ass breakfast. This is Wendy's now. They're like, all right, you idiot, here we go. Wendy's replied, you don't have to bring them into this because you forgot refrigerators existed for a second there. Win Wendy's.